Ooh, coffee ASMR. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to another episode of The Casual Nerd, which has not been uploaded in a very long time. You guys can tell I am not only surrounded by artificial light, but daylight. What? She's recording in the daytime? Get out of here, okay? What was that noise that just came out of my body? A little bit of house cleaning before we get into today's news episode. I have a great idea. Okay, I lied. I don't know if it's a great idea. I think it's just an idea for right now. It's something that I've kind of wanted to do for a little while, but I'm not sure how well it would take in the year of 2021. But then again, anything is possible, right? So I have this idea to have a second YouTube channel. Now, hear me out on this before you go like, Ariel, you've done this already. You tried this, girl. It didn't work. Hear me out on this. Basically be videos of self-care, like just motivating you guys and making sure that you guys were in a healthy mindset, doing like book club type things, because I have so many books and I want to be able to like do a top 5 book video or something like that, and that doesn't belong on a gaming channel. Like, if you think about it realistically, I could like get away with putting vlogs on a channel that is for gaming, but I can't necessarily get away with putting my book collection on this channel. Can't really do that. So I have to think about it realistically, and I thought, what better way to just do some lifestyle stuff that I really enjoy, have fun with this ish, do a second channel and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is something of where literally you can put any, like, you can have your ideas just come to life on this platform, and it's the coolest thing ever, of where I don't know, I feel like I want to do this, so I think I might actually do it. So if you guys feel like you would subscribe to a lifestyle channel that's about mental health, that's literally just like your daily check-in for mental health, let me know down in the comments below if that's something you'd be interested in. I'm probably just gonna redo it, you know, regardless of what you guys say. But at the end of it all, I just want to let you guys know that that's an idea in the bucket. I have no idea what the channel name is going to be called. I'm not gonna have it, you know, have anything to do with, you know, Huggable Hipster. I might use like, not my last name, but like my first name or something like that incorporated into the channel. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. So I just want to keep you guys in the know of that. There might be a second channel upcoming. So yeah, we'll see what happens. There won't be like frequent uploads on that channel. There might be a channel upload like twice a week or something like that. But let's get on to the gaming news of today, where we're going to be talking about things and stuff and more things and more stuff. So first things first, actually I did not have an article for, but I don't know how I only just found this out last night. Apparently the Animal Crossing's New Horizon DLC update is now live, and you guys can have fun with it. I was having fun with it. I was having too much fun with it. And one thing I realized is that my Animal Crossing's New Horizon game was not installed into my Animal Crossing's New Horizon Switch. So it was only on my like Switch Lite that you guys see right over here. It wasn't in the other Animal Crossing's one. So I didn't realize I didn't put it in there, and then last night I was like, wait a second, why am I redoing this game entirely right now? Oh, that's okay, that's why. I figured out. I cracked the code. But yeah, that update is free for you guys. It automatically updates and everything, so have fun with it. I'm really, 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 really excited to get more into it. I'm most likely going to be doing a review on it, just as like a quick little thing in a video or something, not even an article, because this DLC, it's something of where like somebody's getting fired at Nintendo for posting this thing early. We all know that. So next up in gaming news, as you guys can see by the header, Yoko Taro foresees the end of video games as we know them. The mind behind iconic titles like Nier Automata and Dragon Guard tells Wired about his inspirations and how AI plays a role in the future of game design. Now, I don't think that AI is going to create stories and everything like that, but let's get to his points and see what he has to say about it. But which is more important, the patty or the buns? The age-old casualty dilemma has taken different forms for centuries, from the chicken or the egg paradox to online debates weighing anime versus manga. For Yoko Taro, the creative director behind the Nier series, it's a logical fallacy. It's also one that he uses to show that betraying fans' expectations and convincing players to engage with narratives are two different story elements that can coexist. The patty is more important. Huh, I see, remarks Taro in a recent interview with Wired. Yes, in conclusion, the patty is more important. The patty or the buns dilemma is entirely subjective, but it's one that epitomizes the evolution of video games and what's classified as a core mechanic. His work as Super Mario Bros. And Doom 1993 defined platformers and first-person shooters. Some of 2021's critical hits, Death's Door, It Takes Two, or House Marque's Returnal. As a Yokotaro favorite turned conventional labels on their head by treating a narrative tone, environmental effects, and heavy stylized action sequence as thematic equals. Humans making a video game and animatronics making a video game, there's a loss of humanity whenever you're writing a story that is just done by an animatronic, if you will. So an animatronic could never write a fully fledged, fleshed out story like Horizon Zero Dawn or Death Stranding. You'd have to have the human empathetic, creative nature in order to do that. Do I think AI is taking over? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, absolutely. In more ways than one. But when it comes to the creative aspect, they could never take over that because they don't have the creative nature to do so. The next up in gaming news, Sony sells GSN Game Studio to Scopeplay for $1 billion. The conglomerate had acquired the mobile studio after it bought out AT&T's stake in the GSN in 2019. That was a lot. So it states here in the article that Sony Pictures Entertainment will sell its video game studio to GSN Game to the mobile gaming from Scopeplay in a deal valued at $1 billion. The deal, which is a 50-50 mix of cash and Scopeplay stock, will make Sony a significant minority shareholder in the gaming company. GSN CEO Mark Feldman will continue to oversee GSN Games under the Scopeplay umbrella. GSN Games had been a part of Game Show Network, which Sony took control of in 2019. It develops mobile and online casino games based on solitaire, poker, bingo, and other games. It also produced Wheel of Fortune themed slot games. Wheel of Fortune is also owned by Sony. I just want to point something out. What did Konami do whenever they thoroughly pissed us off? They created these pachinko machines that had Silent Hill plastered over it to get some coin. What does GSN do? GSN had been a part of Game Show Network, which Sony took control of in 2019, and it develops mobile and online casino games based on solitaire. Again with the casino games. I'm sorry, but I'm not here to play casino. I am here to play some good, story-driven, single-player games. And yes, I am a single-player person, okay? I'm not really into, the multiplayer a lot of the time unless I'm playing with people I know. Side note. It's annoying because it's could this potentially be something cool for some people? Yeah, it could, but the fact that Sony Pictures Entertainment will sell its video game studio, GSN Games, to a mobile gaming from Scopeplay in a deal valued at $1 billion doesn't sit with me all too well. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I love when companies make money. I love when companies do their business. I love when companies are looking out for their people, for themselves, everything like that. This, I don't know, the hairs on the back of my neck start going, I'm just this is shady. So next up in gaming news, I thought that this was just so incredibly wholesome. When I saw in the Discord, I was yes, that, please give me all of that. As it states here in the header, Motter gives Arthur Morgan the ending he deserves. You don't get to live a bad life and have good things happen to you. So this is just so wholesome. We're not going to be watching it today. If you guys want to, we can watch it in another Casual Nerd episode. Let me know down in the comments below. But it states here in the article that YouTuber CAD5150 is here to change that with the title, I created the best ending for Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2 alternate ending. The video begins with Arthur choosing not to break Mika out of jail before seeing him escape, get tuberculosis from Thomas Downs, and die in the streets of Valentine. The tears start rolling quick as Arthur is shown helping Uncle and John build Beatrice Ranch before getting married to Mary Linton, with all the gang watching on happily. Morgan is then shown raising his child and teaching him how to look after horses. His son is shown reading and writing just like his dad before Mary and Arthur go to get their photo taken, just like how John and Abigail did in Red Dead Redemption 2 proper. Arthur and Mary do all the same things that John and Abigail did on their date before they return home, and Arthur watches the sunset in the distance. This has to be the most wholesome thing I've seen come out of 2021. In all honesty, this is just so sweet and wholesome and very much the vibe that I love about creators in this industry, that they can literally make something just here. I absolutely love it. I just love the creative ingenuity of a lot of people who create these types of things for video games, excuse me. And it's so creative, it's so heartwarming, it's so amazing. Oh god, I could just go on, okay? And lastly, in gaming news, the next Vampire the Masquerade game may spring from November's Vampire Jam. Winners will get to release their game as an officially sanctioned Vampire the Masquerade game on Steam, which is really, really cool. Now, it states here in the article that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 might well and truly be in development hell these days, but there's plenty more stories to tell in the neck-biting setting, and IP owner World of Darkness hopes a month long will be enough for you to make a convincing pitch for the series' next game. Announced today and kicking off Halloween, October 31st, Vampire Jam is a month-long itch.io game jam inviting developers to make their own games set in the VTM universe. Since it's being run by a major publisher, there are some strict rules laid out on the game page. No monetization allowed, no use of existing characters or branding, but otherwise entries are free to use whatever engine they like. Paradox has even compiled a bank of free assets to get you started. The top 3 games will each earn monetary prizes, $1,000 for first, and an entire library of the 5th edition VTM books. But the neatest award, the first place team will get to collaborate with the World of Darkness team to make their game more official, launching it for free on Steam alongside the rest of the franchise. I think that's really cool. I think it gives more up-and-coming developers the chance to not only put their name out there, but get to work alongside a really big company. If they win, if they get the chance to do this, it puts it right under the Vampire Masquerade. You know, just that entire name that is gargantuan in itself. It puts it right under that as something to get on Steam, and I can't wait to see what is created. I cannot wait to see what game is for free on Steam that they create, because I'm gonna play it. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Casual Nerd. If you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below, because I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And if you guys would like to see any other videos, be sure to click over here, not over here. But stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.